I think shallipopi is the best thing that happened to Afrobeat this year. Who are these people in question? Women this, women that, everyday women. Let me tell you something. You know they find money. So my first unpopular opinion is that they should cease podcast mic from Nigeria. It's okay. We have tried. Because I don't think people think that they're intelligent. You're really very dumb. You're not that intelligent. What they do on their page is very unnecessary. Because then when somebody will have a podcast to be talking about how many men she slept with, then when somebody will be on a podcast and be talking about how amoxicillin should be used for abortion, don't just want to be on a podcast and shaming people that have natural hair. There are people that their podcasts are really nice in Nigeria before I even go outside. I said what I said, it's still the best podcast in Nigeria. Women this, women that, everyday women. Women should do this, women should not do this. Men should do this, men should not do this. You know they find money. And to tell you how unintelligent some persons are, when they now have intelligent people on their podcasts, they will not say anything. Silence. My second unpopular opinion is that modesty is relative. I think sometimes we forget that it's not everybody on the internet that is a Christian. Let me start with Christians, because Christians and Muslims, like people that are religious, are people that take modesty really serious. And sometimes on the internet, people forget that it's not everybody that is religious. It's not everybody that respects your religion to be dressing modestly. So every time when we are dragging people that they not dress modestly, I'm a bit confused. Is it that you think that everybody's like you? Or like, and even the Christians, not every Christian has been convicted about their dressing. So the whole shaming, and I don't know, and people are supposed to dress according to the location. Like, content creation is not for everyone, and I think content creators are to be blamed in this particular opinion, because over the years they've glamorized over the years they've glamorized content creation, and then they've now made people believe that it's really, really easy, and then everybody now starts to do content creation, which people do it for different reasons. Some people do it to document their life, some people do it because one day they want to blow, I don't know, to make money, which is okay. But I just think it's glamorized. So when people now come in and then they realize, okay, there's a lot. It's not just about carrying your phone and filming. There's angles, there's editing, you have to even think of the idea, and what if what you think doesn't blow. Like, there's just too many bits and details that comes with it, and I think they don't really see that on the internet. So it now makes people think that it's easy and it comes to it. Yeah, so I am done with my brows. I don't like it, but I'll keep doing it. It's literally my fourth time of doing a wig up. There's a backstory to why this is even here in the first place. So there was a girl on TikTok, I think her name is Selena, and she came on TikTok to talk about how nurses these days don't have passion on people are just doing it for the aesthetics and everything. I cannot find anybody, I cannot think of anybody that wants to go through that stress for aesthetics. Anyways, they don't have compassion, and so they are very mean and everything. And then a nurse on TikTok named Morgan replied her by saying that you don't need passion to do any field. Why is it that it's always fields that have to do with women that passion is required for you to excel? But in male-dominated industries, nobody asks them for passion. They just do their work and go, which now caused a lot of backlash. And the Selena girl lost her job. Yeah, that the reason why nurses looks like they don't have passion is because they are underpaid and overworked, which is a common thing in the health sector. Everybody is overworked and underpaid. It's a worldwide pandemic. So which brings me to my fourth point, that I do not think that you need passion to do anything in life. If you've been poor before, if you've been broke, if you've looked for money before, you know that passionate. I dare stand up and go and walk. Stand up and look for work for yourself. So I don't think, this is my own opinion now, I don't think that you need passion for every job. Yes, there are some industries like the health sector, I like to call us again because that's where I am, talking from where I am. You come into health with passion and everything, but over time, this is what I've noticed because I go to the hospital literally every day. Some of the doctors have lost their passion, and it still comes down to the fact that they are underpaid and overworked. Even right now, I'm starting to question myself, do I even have passion? Because I want to be done next year. Where is my passion? More passion, more energy. I'm not saying that you become a doctor or a nurse and you don't have this common sense. That's empathy. That's a normal human emotion. But what I mean is passion is like every day you wake up and you're happy to go to your work. Let's be realistic. It's something that it's not happening here. This point brings me to my fifth point, which is two truths can exist. You must not agree with everybody, honestly, and sometimes we should learn to agree to disagree. This my next unpopular opinion is going to be very, 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 very funny to some persons, but hear me out. I think shallipopi is the best thing that happened to Afrobeat this year. I can already see somebody saying, shallipopi, best thing that happened to Afrobeat. How? But I'll tell you why. In Afrobeat, most times the pipeline is I make a lot of music, and then one day I do covers, and then one day Don Jazzy finds my this thing that flies me to Lagos, and all of that shit happens, and you go. So with shallipopi, he's not the greatest lyricist. In fact, he doesn't have good lyrics. He says it himself. My brother, I can't remember his brother's name, but he signed him into his record label recently. His brother sings better than him. He said that. So he's not the best, but I think in life, it's not every time. Like some persons get to places in life not because of their hard work, because of their luck, and because of grace. And shallipopi is an evidence of that. Because his whole story of how he came to Lagos and blah blah blah, Yemoli called him. I watched his interview. I know artists that have done that will fly from Port Harcourt all the way to Lagos, and they will do that thing shadowing for even Burna Boy himself. It's not the year he flew to Lagos that he blew. He did shadowing like for a while, and then people just know you and you go up the ladder. With shallipopi, it's like he dropped the song and then he blew. Shallipopi is an evidence that there is luck in life, and even in Afrobeat. Davido doesn't know how to know you. He's the balance that is in Afrobeat. Is that influencers are not celebrities. This point was not actually from me. It was from my friend Iona. Back then, celebrities used to be like a certain people, a certain class, and I don't know, like it was just not everybody. And quite the right, there are influencers that have pipelined from influencer to celebrities. I would acknowledge those people. Honestly, I feel like they are not, and a lot of persons consider themselves as celebrities when in hindsight they are not celebrities. I don't know, I found this thing on TikTok where you set with every single step. So you foundation you set, and I don't know, let me try if it's better. So the next point that I want to say is that you should not separate the art from the artist. If you're problematic, I can't listen to you. Like I choose who I would listen to. It's literally my own data, it's my money, it's my time. Like, and if you are on the internet talking about how they should beat women, I don't see why I'm going to listen to you. Like if you really cared about like your personal life, don't bring it out on the internet. And my next point is that medical school is not for everybody. I feel like I said this in every single vlog. If you really like medicine and you like the field and you want to be in it, there are plenty options, honestly, of different fields. It doesn't have to be MBBS. You don't have to be a doctor. Like there is lack of secrecy and privacy on the internet. And as a content creator myself, I think I also struggle with it as well, because there are obviously it's not every part of my life that I want people to know about. I mean, I'm a human being at the end of the day. If you are mainly a vlog channel and you vlog about your life, it's sometimes hard for people to know when to say, okay, this is not content, this is my own personal life. The information I know about some people on this internet is disturbing if you ask me. People just, I don't know, they just feel like, oh, if I'm open about this, there are other people that are struggling with me, they'll feel like they're not alone. Me, I just feel like uh, they will find somebody in real life. It doesn't have to be you, honestly. I'm just like, hey, I understand that it puts money in your pocket, but like, it cannot be that deep for you not to have boundaries with your life. Like, must they see every part of your life? Who are they? Like, who are these people in question? Which brings, I don't know if this is my last point, but this is an unpopular opinion. I don't think Japa is for everybody. See, bleaching here, people that, the origin of this whole bleaching thing is coming from male appeal, male validation. And I'm very sure they don't like, oh, why would somebody want to bleach because they want a man to want them? No. Sometimes you don't even know the man that you're wanting. It's just, they've conditioned you. So you give birth to a child and next thing you're going, this became too dark, oh, and they start applying children bleaching cream. Fine, 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 fine. Liberated, living like we ain't